Never forget Boston bombing. Fuck Arab piece of shit. So that's what they wrote for this goofy hashtag. And then immediately someone responded to them with, "Hey, that's not nice." I think I'm gonna retweet that one. And then someone else just responded, "I blame Obama." I don't know. So here are a couple of tweets. MDE again is my name, and they first said, hashtag Middy's corn. Want to fucking suck Rob Cream? He can make me his faggot all day, slave to his cum. Need to drink and suck Rob. This is not new in my life, I'll tell you. It is all the time. And then next, hashtag Middy's corn, hashtag fantasy. Rob tops me aggressively while ropes are tied tight around my sissy balls. It's a sweet term, sissy balls. It's nice, I like it.
I know his name, though. I know his name. That's enough. Guys, Terrence caught the eye of a police officer while he was on stage. I don't know if you noticed that. But coincidentally enough, I believe we have another officer in the house tonight. He's going to come up and say some stuff to you guys. Please on the stage, Officer Cop Faggot Jackson, everybody.
Hey guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing? We got any weed smokers in here? Any 420 people? Come on, someone in here smokes weed, right? Does anybody have any weed on them right now?
Yes.
Let me see. Where is it? Can you open that bag for me, sir? Can I see that? Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Here's some crystally buds. Sir, you're under arrest. You're under arrest. I'm a cop. I'm a cop. You're under arrest. Assaulting an officer, that's 5 to 10 years. If you have the balls to touch me, now's your chance. If you want to be Johnny Hero, if you want to be a big fucking tough guy, now's your chance to try assaulting a cop. I guarantee it'll be your last fucking mistake. You come up here, you'll be seeing double when I'm done with you. I'm a cop, U.S. cop, it's my jurisdiction, the United States. Cop Jackson. My father knew I was going to be a cop. His father's father knew he was going to be a cop. You could say it's in our blood. What? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry about that. Please, everybody, please clap and applaud for my sacrifice. Can we all please clap and applaud for what a difficult job being a cop is? Thank you, thank you. My life is just the way you see it on TV. Suck my dick and worship me. One of these days, I'm going to save your life. If you're being murdered in your house, find a closet, hide there. Give me 17 minutes, I'll be there. If you're being date raped at a party, wait 12 minutes. I will come there and I will save you. I will rescue you from your attacker. Now, if you're being attacked on the street, excuse me, folks, you're under arrest. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct. I'm going to come over there and arrest you. I'm going to arrest you. Come here, sir. Come here. Sir, you have to come over here. You're under arrest. I'll get you later. So,
don't worry. I go tomorrow.
You go to what? Where? What is that? I can't even talk to this guy. It's fucking blasted. You're out there, sir. You're way far out there. Sacrifice. Let's have a round of applause for how I crucify myself daily. My wife doesn't know when I'll be home. My kid calls us. Can you shut the fuck up, you old fuck? Fucking old faggot. Folks, the utility belt is an officer's lifeblood, okay? I got all kinds of gadgets and gazmos up here. I got mace, I got pepper spray. You could say I'm kind of like a real-life G.I. Joe. Go ahead, say I'm like a real-life G.I. Joe.
You are like a real-life G.I. Joe.
Thank you, everybody, thank you. See, the utility belt...
People are dying. Yeah.
Oh my God. 9/11. We lost a lot of good cops that day. We lost a lot of good cops that day, 9/11. We lost maybe 3,500 citizens. What should I do about this? What would you do?
You're allowed to be in.
Jesus.
Right.
All right, fuck it. Forget it. Doesn't matter. There you go.
Oh, Andrew.
You're a real hard guy.
Your kids need your help. Go take care of your kids. Jesus Christ.
Officer Cop Bag of Jackson. Everybody, Officer Cop Bag of Jackson. You got the rhinestone hat. I like. All right, this guy's gonna be a problem. But
There you go.
there it is.
You're under arrest.
Do you want to repeat it?
He knows what he knows.
You call me sir, ma'am. Excuse me, that's insulting an officer. That's 5 to 10 years.
All right, guys, your next performer coming to the stage. This guy is actually a police officer who's gonna come by and tell you guys a few words, a couple of things. So please give it up for Officer Maggot Dick Cop Faggot, everybody. Officer Maggot Dick Cop Faggot.
Thank you, citizens. My name is Officer Maggot Dick Cop Faggot, and you're all under arrest right now. You're all going downtown in my squad car.
Wait, for what, officer?
For resisting arrest. I'm the big chief. I'm the head honcho. You can call me Officer Cop Faggot, or you can call me Sergeant Kick Your Fucking Ass, Kick Your Shit In, and fuck you in the ass in the back of my squad car, and then fuck you. I'm a mess. I got problems. If anybody in here touches me, that's assaulting an officer. That's an automatic 5 to 10 year sentence that you don't have the time for. If anybody in here thinks they can assault an officer, now's your chance to be Johnny Hero, to be the big shot and save the day. You want to be a hero and come up here and assault an officer? Now's your chance. That's exactly what I thought. A room full of civilian pussies, probably a bunch of scumbag perps, don't deserve any rights. I give you your rights. That's why you have rights. And I'll take them away. Please clap and applaud for my sacrifice now. Clap and applaud for me, because my job is so difficult. I make 6 figures. I'm going to retire in 20 years with a pension. Everybody, please, thank you. My wife doesn't know when I'll be home. My kids call me sir, or sometimes Officer Daddy. It's very touching. I'm a good father. You're all safe. Everybody in here is safe right now. One of these days, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect you one of these days. You're going to be on the street being mugged by a perp. Let me describe him. Brown skin, medium height. Very brown skin. If you need help, call the faggot cop force. I'll be there in 8 to 9 minutes. Distract him. Keep him occupied. I'll be there with backup. I can't do anything by myself. I need backup at all times. Attention, this is Officer Cop Faggot. I'm getting fucked in the ass now. I need backup to continue fucking me in the ass. Thank you, everybody. Please applaud for my sacrifice more. I need attention. I need blue ribbon parades thrown for me. Excuse me, what do you do, citizen, for a living?
Comedy.
You do comedy? If you're not an LEO, that's a law enforcement officer. I don't care. You're probably a scumbag perp, and I'm gonna take you downtown later. Don't make any sudden moves. I have a reflex action. I might have to pull a gun out and pull a few holes in you before you can even think twice about it. See this utility belt right here? This is the officer's lifeblood. I have all kinds of gadgets and gazmos on here that probably saved my life a couple times. You might say with this utility belt, I'm like a real-life G.I. Joe. Go ahead, you can say it now. I'm like a real-life G.I. Joe. Tell me. Citizen, cooperate with the law and you will not be harmed. All right, you're going downtown, son. You're going downtown. I'm gonna arrest you. I'm gonna arrest him. Come here, son. Give me your wrists. Rip. Cuff yourself. Cuff yourself right now. To the chair. Help me with that. Put it in the thread it in the hole there. Come on, man. It's not that hard.
There we go. Okay, get your wrist in there, citizen. Wrist in there. Quickly, quickly. Okay, use your other hand to push the thing down. You're under arrest.
Nobody disobeys a cop and gets away with it. I'm Officer Cop Faggot. Ladies and gentlemen, I got one more cop joke. And this cop joke's different from other cop jokes because it relies on something other than my micro penis. Here's a good old-fashioned cop joke to get you horned up and fucked up. Before I get off the stage, I'm gonna tell you one heck of a cop joke. Here I go. A cop, not unlike myself, probably a big, badass motherfucker with a gun and a badge who will fuck you up when the backup comes, pulls a lady over. He looks at her license. The bitch, not the lady, the bitch. That's what cops call women in the business. That's a professional term in the biz. Says, excuse me, ma'am. It says here that you are supposed to do not release that citizen. He's under arrest. It's okay, I'll get him later. I'll zap him with my electro zapper. The cop says, excuse me, ma'am. It says here you're supposed to be wearing glasses. Now this is the bitch's first mistake. She decides to talk back to a cop. Big no-no, as this gentleman knows. You never talk back to a cop or you get fucked. She says, but I have contacts. This is where the situation gets hairy and the officer in question has to call for backup. He says, I don't care who you know downtown. You're still getting a ticket. That joke's funny because cops are actually too dumb to know what contact lenses are. Also, what's funny is the next part of the joke. He reaches in the citizen's window, the bitch's window, and he grabs a big handful of her meaty civilian pussy, squeezes it. And then what he does next, you won't believe, but I promise you it's true. He gets about 2 inches from her face with his stinky cop breath, and she knows that he carries the authority of the state with him, and that the whole state, the whole Pennsylvania state troopers will come smashing down on her if she disobeys him. And he screams in her face until he knows that she's not going to tell anybody. And even if she does tell somebody, who's going to believe her word over a cop's? And then the funniest part of that joke is that cop was me, and I got away with it. Now, if that story strikes you as something that's strange on the Pennsylvania State Troopers, I want to leave you with this one final note for your own public safety, citizen. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Here we go.
Yeah. That was Officer Megan Dick Cop Faggot, everybody. Megan Dick Cop Faggot, MDCF. He's a brutal police officer, but he carries a half-full bag of Cape Cod potato chips in his back pocket. I don't know if you noticed that. That's part of the standard issue. There it is. Kettle cooked. Very nice. Classy. Ooh, cops can afford a nice bag of potato chips. All right. Officer, next time, all right, just next time you arrest someone, not so tight, because we had some trouble. All right, your next comment comes.